Hi everybody, it's Sandy. Welcome to Two Things and a Rant. Thing number one, it's almost Christmas, and I hope you're having a wonderful time preparing, but please don't over-prepare. Give yourself grace to not do everything. That last batch of cookies isn't going to mean that Christmas won't come if you don't get it done. It's okay to let some things slide. Focus on spending time with your friends and your family. If you're a Christian, you may want to spend a little extra time with God. Remember, it's His birthday that we're celebrating. Thing number two, I'm excited to report that I think I have my lines down for the play on Christmas Eve. Finally! I've been working on this for a month and it's been really hard. It's been an interesting and different challenge to bring my creativity to acting. I've never done that before, so there's another admonition to you to try something new and different in a completely different field and see what happens, because I'm learning a ton. My rant today is about your creative tribe. This whole idea stems from something my pastor said this weekend. Don't worry, I'm not going to get super preachy, but I want to give you some context as to what he said. He started off with the example of world travel. You've gone on some big trip. You can't wait to get home and tell everybody about what you saw, what you experienced. You sit down across the table from somebody, you're ready to tell them your stories. You know they just can't wait to hear it. And really, once they find out that you survived it, you're home safe, everything's fine, they really had something else they should be doing and they start looking at their watch. They didn't really want to hear all your stories. As much as you thought they would be excited, they don't get excited. That happens with a lot of people, but there's going to be that one friend or two friends who are going to be thrilled. They can't wait to hear what you experienced, how you dealt with the language barrier, what did you eat, where did you get on the subway? They're going to ask you all those kind of questions, and you're going to connect with them in a different way than all the rest of the people in your life who are just happy you're home safe. Now, he translated this into Mary and Elizabeth. Mary got pregnant. She spent her first trimester with her cousin Elizabeth. Elizabeth was also miraculously pregnant, but she was 6 months pregnant when Mary arrived, which means she'd already been through 6 months of pregnancy. She already had been through the stuff that Mary was heading into. The ridicule from the community, all those kinds of things, and then the basics of being pregnant and what that's all about. Mary was able to return to her home after her time with Elizabeth, strengthened to be able to deal with what was coming. And that's one of the things we need to do as people of faith as well. This is where the pastor went. We need to find people who have been there before. Not every Christian is going to stand with you in faith and believe for the miracle that you need. You need to find those people who have had those miracles before. They have prayed through things. They have been through the ringer. Those are the people who you know are going to walk with you through it and pray with you through it. Now, how does this apply to our creative tribe? We all need a creative tribe, and I think we innately know that we need that because people are always asking me, how do you get into a creative tribe? How do you connect with people? But the reason that we need them is because our families don't necessarily get us. They don't understand. And it could be that they don't understand not because they don't love us, but just because they haven't experienced it. They're looking at our cards and our paintings and whatever we've created in the same way that they look at trip photos and they're like, that's nice. Really, oh man, that's the best thing you've ever done. Yay. But they don't know what it took to get there. They don't know how to give you any suggestions to improve it. They have no context for it. So it's not that they don't love you, it's they just don't know. So you need to find people who understand, people who get it, people who have lived that Mojo-less roadblock and can help you through it. People who have gotten that email that they got accepted to a design team. So when you tell them you got accepted, you have somebody in your corner cheering you on because your family doesn't know what that means. They don't know how big that is. And I just encourage you to find those people by being an encouragement to others. Go find other people who are at your level. If you're a new blogger, go find other new bloggers. There are actually Facebook groups for things like bloggers and YouTubers and that kind of thing. So do some searches on Facebook to find people that are about where you are, and it might take a little time to locate them, but be an encouragement to them. Once you're an encouragement to them, they're going to be much more willing to be an encouragement to you, and that's one great way to build some creative relationships. All right, you guys have a very Merry Christmas. Don't forget the real reason for the season, and I'll see you after Christmas. Bye-bye now.